Welcome everyone to today's stream for Mechanica. Nikki, whoop, back at you. Thanks for joining in. Let's see, so we got a vote. I guess that's you on the poll there, and that seems to be covering up one of my chat things. So yeah, who got a Steam Deck? Not Stream Deck. I got a Stream Deck already. I got 2 of them. They do have a new Stream Deck, but I'm not jumping on that bandwagon yet. But Steam Deck, I want to know who got a Steam Deck already. Or not already got it, but you know, who has reserved their Steam Deck? Put it in a post. Hello, Bobby McGee, Felonious, good afternoon. And yes, hello again, Nikki. You didn't get the Steam Deck, Ducku? I haven't got one yet, but I did reserve mine. I went for the big boy because, you know, I went through all the specs on this thing. And, yeah, paying the extra for that higher speed NVMe drive on the high-end model, I felt was worth it. You know, based on past ones, you're not that hyped. I think it's going to be interesting, especially the fact that they are coming out with a dock. I'm not going to wait for the dock. I'll get a different one, but you can use it like a PC. Just the fact I could use it sitting on the couch to even stream from here, it should be good. Hi, Manic. Robbie, hi. Thanks for joining in. I also did watch a demo thing from somebody with IGN. They actually had it hands-on, like spent a week over there testing it out, and the fact that they are only pushing for 720p because of the size of the screen lets you get like even high quality settings on games. Like, I mean, it played Star Wars Fallen Order just like a regular full-size PC, so I think it's gonna be all right. Hi, Jenny. Hi again, Robbie. You don't need to spam, please. So yeah, I went ahead, I reserved mine. I mean, if you change your mind, you can cancel your reservation, get your money back, but I did reserve mine because I want the option. I think it's gonna be pretty good, actually. If they mess this up, then I'm gonna say then they just need to stop trying to do stuff like this, because I mean, there's not much to do wrong on this, especially with the stuff they put into it. I mean, it's got enough good stuff on the hardware. I think it's gonna be good. But yeah, post you know, what you did. If you got it, you didn't get it, or you tried, because Steam did have some issues. It took like 30 minutes for me to finally get my order to go through. That was frustrating. Yeah, very frustrating. Kept timing out. FCS mods for Below Zero are not out because they're not out for regular Subnautica. I mean, they gotta, even though it's similar code base, they still have to port over to Subnautica, or from Subnautica to Below Zero, and they haven't finished for Subnautica yet. So yeah, that's not out yet. Red Hoff Chili Peppers, like the name, and I thank you for liking the videos. Hi, Alex. So Mechanica is what we're here for today. Mechanica had an update, which has really kind of brought it to the point where I was like, this needs to happen, and it finally happened. We have workshop integration, workshop support. There's only a few things up there right now. I've already looked. I think it was like 11 when I looked earlier. So we're going to add some workshop stuff today and kind of play around with that. And we got some new features for that aspect. But I think the workshop, there's so many games out there that because of the workshop, the community aspect with that, they have just exploded. I think that's going to really help this game, especially with how many times people say in chat during the streams that they're confused while I'm building something out in terms of the programming. So I think this is going to be a really good boost for the game, because if you're not sure how to start, you can go download a few recipes and kind of learn by example that way. Hi, Alex. Thanks for joining in. The Steam Deck should be able to run Subnautica. If it can run Jedi Fallen Order, it should be able to run Subnautica. I mean, that is kind of what they're going for, is to be able to play AAA games on it. I mean, it's a AMD processor, all that. You know, the main thing, I didn't go for the low-end version because the low-end uses 64 gig eMMC. That's the kind of stuff you see in those really crappy HP streams and such. It's not great. You step up to at least the 256 gig, you get NVMe, and it's a higher bandwidth PCI connection for it. So definitely worth splurging at least for the 256 gig if you are getting it. Better go above that. Now, we'll take micro SD cards. It didn't say a limit of capacity, but if I'm assuming that it should support even the ones that are used for like cameras to do 4K video. If you get something like that, you should have some good speed with that. But yeah, it's supposed to be able to run like it's a computer. It runs Steam OS. Interestingly, it actually has KDE Plasma interface, which is a Linux interface, but it looks very similar to Windows. I think they probably, I don't know if Steam OS use that normally, but that's what they've got on this, so it'll probably help transitioning. And actually, I did see, I think it was the IGN interview, they said if you want, you can wipe it and install Windows on it, and it will run Windows. You might have some drivers you have to hunt down, but it will run Windows on it. It's a full computer, just, you know, in a little portable pack. And the fact that we're going to have a dock aspect, it'll use a USB-C powered dock. You can turn it into a desktop computer with it. They actually showcase that. You can also plug it up to a TV. It's got Bluetooth 5, so you can pair multiple devices to it, which is great if you have like a Bluetooth headset and gamepad. You want to sit back on the couch and game with friends. It will support that. So I think it's going to work out pretty well on the Steam Deck. All right, we're diving in now into Mechanica for the day. Again, we got some new stuff, new features with the game, but also some new stuff I did. I want to show you. First off, you see? Tripwire. Boom. 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 Like that. I mean, it is as close as I could get to the style of an automatic double door in Minecraft using redstone. It's two tripwires. Whichever one triggers turns the other one off, and the doors are set depending on which one to what direction they go. So you go, you know, from inside, outside, you know, it flips the right way. Nice little quick thing. Everything's based off of the outside one. So it is a little complicated, but it's, you know, it turns both tripwires off. It turns them back on after a 2-second delay. It opens the door. One has to go inwards and one's normal, and then they both close, and then it's the opposite for the other end. And let's look at a couple of things. One, we can now select, before if I click this, it would just automatically open down here. We can actually click a drop down and change what we're selecting. So this tripwire or the other tripwire. We also have the blueprints, the code library, workshop blueprint. So we haven't subscribed to anything yet, and I'm going to create a blueprint. Automatic Dumbledore. And let me zoom out here, and I guess. Now, one thing I did find useful I was playing with recently is being able to actually select like multiple things and drag them around and everything. So you've got to select them all. I still say we need a drag and select option. I haven't seen that option created yet. So we're going to create the blueprint. Okay, so I've created it. And now, so it's there. Upload it to there. So I'll do this. Automatic double door. Uses two trip wires to trigger both doors to open together in correct direction. And upload. There you go. Live on stream. My first upload to the workshop. And I don't think you can see it. Yep, it pops right up into the Steam overlay. and goes right to the where you can see I've got it right here, so it lets me do that. And there we go. Got that. And now I can go back. And we're back into the game. And I've uploaded to the workshop. That means you can go and download this, and you just have to kind of hook things up the same way. I'm not sure how well it works, but yeah, you know, it's this idea. At the least you can go and see it and be able to share out ideas right now. Doing body work on your car. From what? You just like making it look shiny, making it rust, like de-rustifying it, or you put it in the game rust and you're waiting for it to dry. Oh yeah, there we go. Double door. And I think, yeah, we got an attack coming. While we wait for the attack, I've expanded my solar panels because I rebuilt this whole thing. I disconnected everything, completely rebuilt all of it, and doubled the amount. I've got 8 battery banks on each side. You see they're charging up. It's daytime, charging up. So it's the same principle. These turn on at 6 p.m., run till midnight, and then this side turns on at midnight and runs to 6 a.m. And each group depletes down to 40% charge from 100%. So you're losing 10% per hour. If you just do it, start at midnight and let it go, then you're going to be out of power at 4 a.m. and sitting there with no power in case you need it for defenses. So I set that trigger up last time. I just rebuilt it bigger. We got our first attack coming in. Got a little tickle in my throat there. All right, we're gonna do some playing around with defenses today too. I've got some ideas for my defenses here. I keep waiting for some kind of update to add a function to this that detects if there is something causing it to arc. Like, not just on and is sitting there, but something's actually causing it to, like, arc out and do, you know, damage. And if I can have it where I turn it on and it automatically turns itself off, I think that would be really cool. Oh, I did add a production thing like it did in the previous base. Or the previous game save, and we're gonna do a command wall as well, I think, right there. But I increased the solar panels to power everything during the day and the charge. This is the other thing I made. I upgraded my sand and glass setup, but it is a bit problematic. So first, what happens is each time one triggers, it adds a count, and every time an ingot's made, it reduces by 2. But you see how they get stuck? I had those 2 that rolled off the edge. The conveyor doesn't connect very well with this in regards to sand. It could be improved. Oh! I didn't even know, you know, I had another one coming in, so we got an attack going. Which my alarm for when they get back home went off. So I know I just heard the alarm and responded, and it's like, oh, hey, there's the big guy. That would have been bad. Ducku will be back in an hour. All right. Rust in the wheel wells. That's not good. Die. Break. There we go. So yeah, my problem so far has been, like, I'm getting extra stuff. It's not rolling in because of the sand. I want to use the tripwire, but I feel like that's going to mess up with the sand getting stuck. The conveyor needs to actually snap higher up. It should snap level to this, I say, as opposed to the way it's doing. So I'm going to add that off a little bit. Yeah, so hopefully that's got lined up. So I did get it every time it produces one piece of sand, it adds a single count, and every time a bar gets produced, it reduces by 2, turns itself off. That's how much it's generated so far. I'm not going to upload that today. That needs some tweaking. Let's see. This. Yeah, I got this guy. He's working. Very nice setup. He turns himself off until another, until it produces a barrel of water. So he's not draining power. It saves a little bit of power. It's mainly for nighttime. If something happens, he can, be the last one to get power. Let my defenses have power first. Okay. Let's go over here. Update did mostly the workshop. I mean, there's a few things added to that. I mean, the programming, like I showed, you now have a drop-down selector so you can change without having to delete something. Like, right here. I can change it from solar panel to what I'm looking at, which is the furnace, the auto miner, number input. I can switch it and not have to redo anything. So that's nice. I still want the, drag kind of thing. Like, if I hold shift or control or right click, something to let me drag. I would like to do that, but it does help with that. And you notice it changed. It's now this object instead of furnace, which is what it would do before. So you'd have the first one, and so now it shows this object. But that is mostly the workshop stuff. The next update's gonna add some more stuff for the workshop too, but I think he's got a few other things in mind. So this is my new barrel production spot. We'll go ahead and take the barrels. So basically, let's see how I did this on unsuccessful mine attempt. So when it runs out, it turns the furnace and this off. So the furnace, the idea was if the furnace is on because it's got a, something gets stuck, it still turns it off. And then the furnace itself turns on, or the solar panel turns the furnace on or off. So the idea being that when the solar panel gets light, it turns on regardless, just in case it was in the middle of processing. It doesn't throw things off. And then on fuel depleted, turns off. Fuel restored, turns on. I'm doing good on that. And then, of course, it's got the counter. The counter is where most of the work is done. And that brings me to the next update. The next update is actually supposed to allow you to select a group of objects, even if you have the pieces of the programming in different spots like I have here. The next update is supposed to let you select the whole group and upload that to the workshop. So I think that will add even more capability to it. But it's the same idea. It produces something, counts 1, gets to 2, turns on, reduces by 2 when it produces an ingot, and then when this has enough, it produces a barrel. I need barrels because of water, and we're going to do a, gas depot setup today. So that is, let me look my notes here. That's all my new stuff I've done since last time. I did the new battery area, which gives me a total of 400 power all night long. Got the new barrel production. I have got the sand glass production, and then the double door you got to see, and I uploaded to the workshop. We're going to do some new stuff for the workshop, and I've got an idea already. I want to do on this. I'm supposed to, I saw something, I guess it might be in his experimental. I saw something on one that it had an option for the value of the deposit, which I've been waiting for. But you see, I'm at 175 of 250. So this drained completely, and every night it regenerates by 10%. That's what I have it set to for the game. Previous game save was 5%, so you can adjust it to 100% if you want to make it super easy on yourself. But once this gets back to 250, I have to come turn it on again. Now, I've done a similar style to what I'm about to do before, where I had it set to round robin type thing, where I had 3 of them and 1 at a time would run. So each day you'd have 1 go for 36, cut off, and then the next day the next one would go, and it basically timed it out to where they regenerated evenly at the right moment. We're not going to do that this time. We're actually going to attack coming in. I'm going to change it up to use the counter. Instead of counting how much I produce, I want to count once it stops producing. So we're going to need that. And I'll just go ahead and get it set up over here. And right there. And yeah, we'll just go with this. And go with this. And still hasn't fixed the bug with the stairs when you got enemies nearby and it locks up. You're walking. Pierre! Sweden says hi. Well, hi to Sweden. All of Sweden. Not just you. All of Sweden gets a hello because of Pierre. Timmy, calm down. Oh, there we go. Random freeze. Yep, random freeze again. See that randomly happen. Just out of nowhere. It's like, it's not even that thing is landing that's the problem. Alright, so I'm going to stick with this. So we're going to do everything. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's unlink that. And we're going to link it to here. Everything's going to go through the miner. So what I've got set here is on an unsuccessful mining attempt, turn off. And then if an event gets added to the box over here, it checks how much space is free. And then if it gets below or less than or equal to 1 slot free, it also turns off. So that's my guarantee that it won't overflow, which it is lithium. It's probably not going to do that, especially being here. But, you know, it's possible. So 250, that's 5 stacks every time. That's 10 days from the time it runs out to the time it is full again. So what I want to do is have on unsuccessful mine attempt, we're going to take the number input. We're going to go ahead and set it to 10. And what that will be is it's going to set the number value to 10. So we're going to say a countdown of 10 days. I don't think, 1. Maybe 9. We might need to do 9 because I'll need it to be like when it's 0. All right, no, that could work. I can do it. I can do it this way. All right, so we're doing 10 days for it. Once the deposit's empty, it restores by 10%. So 10 days to get back to full. And we're going to need the solar panel for this. I'm trying to think of how I can do this without a clock. Because if I can't figure out the right way, I'm going to have to put a clock in here. I don't want to put a clock in here. I want to do this. So, you know what? We're just going to have that. On unsuccessful mine attempt, set the number value to 10. All right, so sunlight, get the number value. So last day this is running, it hits 0, unsuccessful mine attempt, turns off, sets that to 10. Let's say that's 4 in the afternoon. The next day at 6 a.m., we're going to have sunlight received, take the number, and subtract by 1. Yeah, do that. So we're going to take at 6 a.m. the next day. Oh, also, ooh, I need to do a Okay, I gotta do something here. Let me think, because this is gonna do it every day and it's gonna mess things up. They'll go negative. If it couldn't go negative, that would be fine. So we're gonna subtract 1 as long as it's at least that. And I can't do a number count, so we need to do it where this triggers that. And then on daylight, if it is not 0, do that. Yeah, that's what we want. We're going to have it do every day that's not 0. We're going to, oh, no, it's a comparison. Yeah, let's see. Compare numbers. All right, let me rethink this. It's got more complicated trying to do it this way. I could do it with every day it does something with the clock, but no, I don't want to do it that way. So we're gonna do this branch. So every day, compare the number. If it is 0, do nothing. And if it's false, we're going to take that number. We're going to subtract from said number 1. And then, of course, we got to set the new number value to whatever that is. Okay. So, first day is going to go 9. It's going to go that. Then it's going to get to the last day. I gotta think of this. I'm gonna have to test this. But it should be a case of once it gets to the right point, it turns back on, lets it go. So we need it to set the number value, and then if the number is 0, compare. Number is not 0. Ooh, that might be bad. That might not actually work. Comparison. Less than or equal to. That might be a safer bet. Because if it is less than or equal to 0, then do that. And if it is equal to or less than 0, just to make sure, just in case it goes below 0. You know what? Let's do a fail-safe. I have a feeling that will happen. It'll go to 0. And if it's below 0, make sure this object is on. If it's not already on. So... being attacked. Yeah, big guy. All right, come on. I just happened to hear the whir of the dropship. I might need to check my damage. Is that? Oh, got another one coming. All right, another attack coming in. 600, 600. So he did no damage to anything. I got the little guys coming in. Or medium guys. Let's see. This empty. I want to try something with this today, but I think we need some kind of control thing for that it will detect if it's arcing or not. Like a higher power percentage usage or something. So you can say, hey, it's actually firing at the moment, and then when it stops firing for 5 seconds, there's no activity. Shut off automatically. I think we could use that. All right, we're going to do another one of the execution control. It feels like that's smaller. Like the window is smaller now. So we're gonna have, you know what I'm gonna do? Like this, so it's a little bit cleaner, not crisscrossing. So it's gonna, if it is less than or equal to 0, make sure it is 0, and then if it's on, don't do anything. If it's off, if the miner's already turned off, turn it on. So the idea should be, it runs out every night at midnight. It regenerates 10%. So over the course of 10 days, it will regenerate back to full. And on day number 10, it should turn back on its own. Let's go. I've got to replace this. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Does it have anything different on it? Power restored, power loss, has power, is on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I guess I could do like tripwires here, and if it trips, it will turn it on and turn it off automatically, kind of thing. I don't know. Let's see how I do it. Oh yeah, look at that. I got plenty of supplies at the moment. And you like my color scheme here? I decided to adjust it into kind of like, it feels like, I don't know, you see in movies where it's like, here's a, you know, like the lower maintenance areas, the engineering, where it's like, hey, here's the steam tunnels. It's like low lighting, you know, they go for that creepy ambiance. That's what I went for there. Yeah, chat is quiet today. You had a really rainy Friday. It wasn't that bad. It got rainy here like suddenly. It was like out of nowhere. Thunder rolled in and Timmy freaked out. And then it was like, okay, great. Do I need to worry about anything? Go out there. It looked like just really ominous. And then like 30 minutes later, it was gone. Like, well, that was a freak out for nothing. Yeah. Look at that. Plenty of water now. So I got some there. Okay, that's perfect. That is empty. I need... Did I do... I already did this. This is one... Okay, I forgot I did this. I did this one with the clock. So basically, on every new day, it's going to trigger that element where it counts down. And on the other one, I did it as a, you know, using the solar panel. So this, I have to make one more object, but it works a little differently. And this one, on the other one, I don't have to make an extra object. But basically, counter's at 10. At midnight, it's going to go to 9. And the one over there, if it was the same time frame, it would go to 9 on the next morning. So the idea is that when it hits to 0, it's supposed to start everything going again. So I'm trying to make it, I don't even have to be here. Like, I can walk away, and after 30 days in game, if one of these, I set it up way out there, other end of the map, forget about it for 30 game days and go back, I'll have 15 stacks of lithium waiting for me because it will automatically turn itself back on. Now, you could let it go to empty and then every day it would harvest 25 again. But, I mean, I like to, you know, make it look a little bit cleaner, honestly. I like the aspect of it being just a little bit cleaner, and that I'm not just sitting there letting it drain completely and relying on that aspect of it. And we got some more guys. Oh, wait. Yeah. I have too many circuit boards already. Again. Where are you going that way for? Come here. It's weird. They seem to go towards the back of the building at times. Like, they know a way to get up to me if I'm standing out there. But if I come up here, they're like, oh, we gotta go this way. You had to pump your pool 2 times. That's not... Well, I don't know. I'm assuming you're not sitting there with a hand pump on that. I mean, as long as it's not like you're having to go and pump out your basement. I know that happens to my parents. They have a little sump pump for one side of their basement that has it where it floods in kind of around one wall section. So if it heavily rains, they have to go turn that on and have it pumping outside. Oh, come here. Ah. What? Ah. There. It's like I had another thing go flying. What? I had something else go flying along the ground. What did I grab it in midair or something? Okay, attack stopped or returned. See how this is doing. We'll grab 50. I will grab all of it. So there it goes. It just passed midnight. I didn't even think it was going to be that close, but it went back to full. So big deposits, because of that 10%, I am draining less than it regenerates. But at the same time, you know, if you do this lower, you can adjust around that. If it's like 5%, you increase to 20 days. If you're doing 50% regeneration every day, you can set the same idea of 2. It is, you know, it gives you some interesting options there, and I am not going to worry about that. That is an uneven stack. Now I'm just going to go throw in this up here. I went with 2 buddy bots because it was too slow with 1. It didn't have the production volume I wanted. And, oh, that's getting a little low. Let's go ahead and put some more in. I need an alarm light or something like that. Like, I put the extra little light here, but I need something that's like an SOS saying that, hey, that the furnace is out. I also need to set these. Actually, did I do that? I can't remember. I did a lot since last time. I did. So fuel depleted. I had a problem where the fuel ran out and it filled the whole funnel. It was flowed all around there. I mean, it went everywhere. I think it was like 5 stacks of stuff I ended up picking up. It was not fun. And that's counting wrong. Why is that counting wrong? Or is that... Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. That's right. The counter's up there. That's the count for today. I need to move that to a better spot. Let's see. We still have 3 things. Tesla coil, I've got. Garage door, I kind of want. The speeder, I definitely want. I'm tired of walking. So we'll do a speeder today. So I need 60 crystal. And I have 49. Let's grab some crystal. Your brother's basement flooded? Yeah, I hate having to deal with that. That's why I want a new house where I'm like up on like a nice little hill spot. Maybe water flows down. I don't have to worry about it as much. And it's not fun if you gotta worry about your like basement flooding and, you know, stuff being damaged. Definitely, I don't see how people can keep living in the same area when they're like, oh man, the house entirely flooded. You know, it was like up past our doorway. We had to hide out on the roof. I don't see why you would stay there. You're like, okay, you know something's gonna happen again. Unless it was an accidental thing, you know. Like, you know, a dam broke or something. But if it's just like, oh, heavy storms caused this to happen. I mean, I don't know why you would say, let's stay here. Let's make plans to move somewhere else. So we don't have to worry about this happening again. I mean, if it was in a game and you built some spot and then a flood happened in the game, wiped out your base, you had to build somewhere else the next time. You learn your lesson and build another place so that wouldn't happen again. Yeah, I got enough. Actually, I don't have enough glass at the moment. We'll go ahead and do this. There you go. 8 sand drills. I am going to have more than enough glass. He's going to have to add more glass-based products now. So 20 of each. Look at that. Boom. All right. Crystal research vials. Lovely fluid. It's crystal dust and like ground up steel, copper, and lithium with something to produce a liquid, I'm assuming. Unless that is just dust. I still want to be able to fill these up just for the cosmetics. I'll have to check and see if that's been added. I didn't see anything in the notes about that. But I still want to be able to have that just, I mean, completely full. So, you know, you can have that visual of it being all the way up to the top. I want to see that. I want that option. You live on a hill, but the basement flooded a few years ago. Do you live like on a hill, but one part of your house is in the hill? Like where you're kind of dug into the hill? Because that's how my parents are. They're on a hill, but the house, the basement is dug into the hill. So when the ground gets too saturated, that's when it starts to flood in there. And that's why, you know, they have so much trouble with it. Yeah, there we go. 21 of each should be enough, you know, sustenance shots for me. And, you know, we'll go ahead and bump that down there. I got some glass up here still that I have not used up. I made before I created the new setup over there. Oh, it's dropping off right there. Wow. Oh, your sump pump went out. Yeah, that would not help. I mean, you know, you kind of need that to take care of. There's a lot of water coming in. I mean, it's kind of hard to say, oh, yeah, let's just check the sump pump, too. Because, you know, if you don't have water, what are you going to do? You're going to burn the thing up. Try it out. You don't want to go and pour water in your basement to try it out. So I told my parents they should have had, like, when they remodeled the basement last time, they had a drainage pipe put in on one side, but they didn't try to do anything on the other side. It's like, you should put it on both sides where there's a drain that will help and have it kind of be where if water, like, you know, you have a pipe burst, same thing. It'll sit there and dump the water in it'll flow into that pipe and then go out into the backyard. It won't cover if you have a huge amount of water coming in, but it'll help. Pickaxe, the Axolotl. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. 9 days left, yeah. Well, we'll take it. We'll take these. Oh, I forgot. I did set up a few more deposit spots, too. We got to check these as well. These are all very basic because the size of the deposit is so big. It's not an issue with the timer. Is it another... Oh, I'll have to come and do this one. This is another lithium one. There we go. That's iron. I will have the one copper right now, which is fine. I'm not using, like, crazy amounts of copper yet. Oh, we got a roamer. Did I get him? Nope. Oh, I got him. I saw it. At the ding. I'm waiting for my laser sniper rifle in this game. Like, I expect the laser sniper rifle to happen. Come on, we got a laser sentry gun. I can have a laser sniper rifle. Make it take, like, you know, eat batteries up like candy kind of thing. I mean, I'd be fine with that. I'm not going to use it all the time. But, you know, enough that it would be beneficial. So we're just going to do a simple one. I'll come back and adjust this later if I need it to be a little bit more of a slower pace. So we're going to go bam. Not worried about solar panel because if it runs out, has no power, this turns off anyway. So we're just worried about the storage box. We need the value and the event listener. And amount of free slots and on item added to input. What we're going to need a branch. Ah. No, I'm gonna get in close. Oh, ah! You gotta stay close, otherwise he busts out the his laser arm. What are you thinking? Ah, gotcha! Ha ha! Oh, he hit me somehow. Oh, no, you don't. Fine. He hurt me pretty substantially with that swipe. One of them, it was like he literally just swiped upwards at me. Oh, I got another group coming. All right, let's do this quick. Need that, and I need less than or equal to. So take that, less than 1. Put that there. If it is less than 1, we want to turn it off so it doesn't overflow the storage box. So if this fills up before I get back, this will not be a problem. That was like small guys or medium sized guys. There we go. Yeah, that was painful. I mean, 2 hits. It looked like one time he kind of like just nudged me with it, which I don't get. I did see one swipe happen where it looked like he was swiping away from me and it counted like he hit me. So I'm not sure on that one. But yeah, it was like 2 swipes and my health is down. Almost gone. So 3 sword swings and he'll take you down. There we go. We got that. I got a little bit more copper going. And yep, there we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna dump in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Dump those, and that will take no time at all. I am at 84 items already for the day. Second attack ship returning. Oh, well, let's go ahead and do this. I got plenty of these. I'll get me full on that. And we could do a healing one. Boom. All right. Take these guys out. Be done. Easy. All right, finished. We got something we need to do. We didn't do last time. I unlocked it last time. A pump jack. Small screen. We're gonna make a pump jack. So this is the oil with containers. You got to have the empty containers. And I've got a chemical refinery over here already that I collected somewhere. All right, I had a chemical refinery. There it is. Okay, so we got that. We got the pump jack. It will need solar power, so I can do that easily. And it needs some storage. I will probably also need at least a couple of buddy bots, because I know I did this before with, you know what, let's go ahead and take for 3 possibly. There we go. Finally at that point where I have plenty of supplies. We're gonna go with these. And so we're gonna start like this. And like, oh, that's snapping. Okay, that's a problem. So we're gonna do that there. And then that there. Okay. Some stuff you have to put down first for it to work. Now, the trick with this I had happen before is this doesn't roll far enough to get in there. So we actually need this. So when a barrel comes out, it hits that because it'll go far enough and it'll jump it over there. It'll go, you know, pop it like that. So it'll go forward a little bit further so it can get into this spot. And this we're going to do like that. We need the solar power. And, you know, I'm probably going to do... Let's do 2. Because, I mean... I need power for this. That's 25. This is also going to take some power. And I'm going to have at least 1 buddy bot here. You know what? We might... save that one. We need bots. Gotta have a place for it to really. Okay, so not snapping, but it should still work as far as hitting the input. So this is going to produce just gas. I'm assuming later we'll actually need plastic, but right now I don't really need plastic that much. So this will work, but requires barrels. For that, we also need a drop-off point. So a drop-off point for an empty barrel to go in. And you know what? That's actually a good option. I could do... I might actually do this over here. Do that. Do that. I'm just going to do it like this. And then... yeah, I probably have one sitting over there I can use, but... we'll just do the power pole. Now I got the switched power pole. How does this work? So we're gonna have it go here for the, you know what? Easy. There. And this will feed to here, which will feed to here. You know, we could chain as much as we want on this. It should be fine. Some other cases, if you chain it too much, you end up with problems where it doesn't, certain things overtake, and it seems to have problems with other stuff getting power balanced out to them. And just to keep things over here, I'm trying to think if I want to do this differently. Last time I had two boxes, one for barrels, one for steel ingots, and I had it balancing between those, and then I've got the barrel production. I might do that still, yeah. That just seems a little bit less complicated. I could just leave the buddy bot over there instead of bringing one all the way over here, trying to make him produce everything. Or, you know, having one deliver stuff over here. I'm hoping we get some way to carry more than one small item at a time. We're running a count aspect on it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I did this, 'cause this was complicated. All right, so I know this pump jack is on barrel of oil produced. I need it to take the number, and I need it to math it up. We got to add to the number. So it's going to take that of 0. It's going to add 1. And we're going to set the number value to that. So if I throw some barrels in, it's going to start counting upwards. Throw that there. So I'm going to change the color of the lid because I feel like that will help keep it straight in my head for what it is. So white for this, cause I guess the barrel, and then this will be, there's no gray, so we'll just do a black for this one as like the iron ingots. Sorry, try not to sneeze in everybody's ear there. Yes, this is a game. I am programming inside a game, not programming a game itself. It's like other games where the game lets you make games. This is kind of that style. You're creating your own little automations by programming within the game. There you go. Oh, they went over there. Okay. So I have, you know what? Put a stack. Actually, I'm going to put more than that in there. I've got plenty of iron right now, or steel. We'll throw extra in there, so I have plenty of that. Yeah, that should be good. And then I can go get some more barrels from over there. Oh, that's a light group. That's 5. It's not like 10. Or, 9 or 10 that we get at times. It's just 5. Thank you, Jenny. Boom. Alright, don't see another attack coming yet, so let's run. Like, not get stuck. So I need, assuming I'm just going to do the same thing, I dump everything in here. I'm going to go bam, bam, bam. So he's got plenty of storage box stuff. So, oh, this is going to be, yeah, I need this because the buddy bot is pick up from storage bots. This is going to be a complicated one. Yeah, this was a complicated one before. I'm going to say that. Place item into drop-off point. So let's just do the simple. He's going to pick up from here. And he's going to drop off here. So it's pick up and then drop off. And we need it to rotate around. So it'll be a case of when the barrel is produced. Same thing. We're gonna move that here. So we're gonna do when a barrel of oil is produced. It's gonna. Well, no, we can't run that way. I'm gonna have to think on this again. Let's grab barrels while I'm thinking about it. Timmy time. Here, Timmy. Look, snacky time. Oh, hey, I fixed this. This didn't work the other night. I got it fixed. I don't know why it suddenly stopped working, but I got it fixed. So we have the other camera now. Come on, Timmy. Come on. Oh, little guy. I heard, something fly past me. There. Come on. Oh, you don't want treats? Come on. Look. Come on. I'll get you another piece. Look, all that stuff. Ooh. He's not having it. Xbox finally made it. It's kind of, 3D graphical programming. It's very similar to Project Node Red, which is a programming style thing where you do the drag and drop type thing, like you create different pieces. There's a few others that have done the same thing, but Node Red, I think, was the first one. And so you can basically create automations through that method. And it's just, it gives you some options. It's not like, oh, you hook this gear, you can automate a little bit. This lets you be really creative with your automations. Timmy, what's the matter? Look, Come on. He got groomed today. He might not be happy. Oh, there he goes. He might not have been, he's tired earlier. That grooming took it all out of him. And we got a big bot coming in. Oh, eat more. Eat more, Timmy. There he goes. He might be a little full. He had an egg before we started. You were dead asleep again. Well, you need to sleep. You don't sleep enough. Where are you going, Mr. Fat Boy Robot? Oh, yeah, I got the Timmy Cam, the new close-up camera working again. And he's got this big chew stick as a present for being a good boy at the groomers today. He wanted it so badly when we got home. Went crazy, gave it to him, took it, put it on the floor. Alright, you know what? You're moving closer. How about that? I'm gonna set this all up right here. Look at that. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Get in close. Timmy, you gotta reach in there. You gotta stretch for it. Close up, Timmy Cam. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Nom, 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 nom. We're just gonna change the stream. It's not about Mechanica anymore. It's Timmy ASMR. I'm gonna get Mike hooked up for him, and he's just gonna sit there and just gonna chomp on stuff. All right, that's enough for now. You can lay down. Go. Look how shiny his fur is. Yeah. Oh, you got a booger. Ooh. Chompers. All right, let's do this again. Okay, I need that attack's done, so I need this. I need him to put stuff into the drop-off point and then wait until a barrel is produced. But I don't need him to do this every time a barrel is produced, because then I'd have to do a second bot, and it might actually be worth having a second bot. Before I did one bot, he would go, get this, go there, get this, go there, and then he would come here and go all the way around to try and put it on that. So it might be worth it to have two bots for this. It's not like I'm going to have a shortage of bots. Yeah, I've got extra bots. Let's do this. We're going to change the color to match as well. So the one for each set is going to match the color scheme. Makes it a little easier. All right, and this one, that simplifies things a bit. So when a barrel is produced, pick up another barrel. Ah, another attack. Yeah, granted, I probably have more than enough oil barrels right now anyway. Those from the big guys. But I still want to do this. I mean, I got 34. That's pretty good. Turn on. And there we go. Done. Hopefully, no attacks for it. A few minutes. So, all right, we got that one. I'm rethinking this again. I feel like I don't want to do this now. I don't want to do it with two buddy bots. All right, so we're going to have a barrel produce. It goes to 1. I think I did this before where I had it do like maybe 2 counters, I want to say. But I don't think I did that. I don't feel like I did that. All right, so barrels produced, we need it to add 1 to the value. So on produce, item produced from that, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take basically this whole setup right here, but we're going to subtract two, because that's the recipe, right? I think that's it. Yeah, 2 oil, 1 steel ingot. So we need that this to be the count of the oil produced. So it goes, first oil goes to 1, second oil goes to 2, produces that, goes to 0. This is where I had it where when it hit to 2, it would, I did something where I timed it. Like it did 1, 2, and then went to the next thing in the sequence before starting over. That might be what I need to do here. So let's go back to, oh, froze up a second there. Yep, freezing up again. We're going to do repeat. See, that's the thing, is the interval issue. So, all right, let's say we pick up, we go there, we drop off. Okay. It's going to repeat. Actually, no, that's not going to work right. That's not the way I want to do it. Or maybe it is. Oh, So we're going to do 2 repetitions. So we're going to have it do this. We're going to go here. That's going to be the starting point. It's going to go here. It's going to do this. It's going to repeat again. It's going to tell it to go pick up, do that. So 2 repetitions. But then how do I exit out of that? That's the problem. Will it work this way? If I do repeat, so I can't remember now if I did it that way. I mean, I guess I could do it as simple as just duplicating everything again. Oh, I heard a little buddy bot. He's too far gone now. Let's just do this. We'll duplicate the whole thing. So this says go back to here, pick that up, do it again. So that's 2 of them. And then after that, we're going to have it go trigger. Let's say this buddy bot pick up from storage box and place in drop off point. So he's going to go like that. And we got to set to this one and set to this one. All right. So each time it produces a barrel, it goes up to 2. When this goes, it subtracts 2. Actually, I don't even need that now. That's not as like elegant, I would say, but it's also a lot easier. Thought I selected that. I'm gonna leave the counter for now, but basically it's that. And then we need a count for this. So on input is the thing we need. There we go. On input and the value. So every time an item gets added to the storage box, we're going to do a comparison, or not comparison, yeah, comparison — less than or equal to All right, we got the medium guys coming at me. One. Didn't make it. I thought I might. I didn't. All right. Welcome back, Jason. How's the de-rustifying? And another group. So that's 2 of the medium groups being deployed now. I wonder if I've got it to the point now that it's going to do like more of the medium guys, and I'm going to then also get hit with a big guy very shortly. Maybe we're about to start seeing like 3 or 4 in quick succession being deployed. Oh. More enemies coming in now. That means more supplies. I don't see another ship coming yet, so I don't think I'm gonna need that. Yeah, that last one I did was much more complicated than what this is right now. But I think this is actually going to work out just as well without any of the counting. So if it gets too low, we want both buddy bots to turn off. We want this whole thing to shut down. I'm not using power for this, for anything else. I'm not using fuel to keep this going. So yeah, very simple. I could technically do this with one buddy bot, actually. Just have it where he goes to a different drop-off point and a different drop-off point, or pick up and drop-off point, and be done with it. And just be like, goes there, goes back, done, and that's it. So let's go ahead and I've got plenty of stuff in there. And you know what? We'll do actually, I've got them. I'm sure I'll probably need one later anyway, but let's go ahead. I'm going to use up one of the buttons I have. Look at that. That was from those 2 waves there. And normally stuff that I would, you know, my last game, before they did the drop ships, it was just like they would come in through my little, you know, tunnel of death. I would, I just let the vacuums pick it up. It's so much simpler, but, you know, too predictable. I can do polls on stream. I mean, I guess I've been able to do it for a while. I just never really messed with it, but I decided to do one today because I thought it would be a good thing to tie in. When button is pressed, we're going to turn the buddy bots. Actually, you know what? We're going to go. We're here. Do it like this. Buddy bot 1. And it's going to start the sequence again. It's going to turn them on, start the sequence up. I think what I did was I had the pump jack basically shut down before as well. So we're going to test this fully. So I'm going to go ahead and say that and that. So they are off. No blinky light now about there not being power. We got that set. Yeah, I could go a lot more complicated, but I think I actually just simplified this a bit. Technically, this whole section could probably come out now. that whole thing right there and the counter that I'm using to organize everything could probably come out at this point. It's not going to matter. I may redo this where I use the counter to feed up there and tell me how many barrels a day I'm producing. Granted, it's only going to hold, what's it, 24, 25 total. It's not going to hold a lot. And mentioning the poll, you just maybe decide, let's go ahead and call it, see what it was. I think the poll was basically everybody said no. Nobody really got the Steam Deck. I think it's going to actually work out. I think they may have learned from their mistakes previously, and they're going to do a better job now. Especially, again, I watched a IGN video, and they said it works great, and the only complaints they really made were mostly about the use of plastic and like the control buttons in some places, how they felt a little flimsy, but it was not the final hardware quality. So it's probably going to be fixed by the time they ship. But as far as the actual games and being able to actually play the games, I said, yeah, it feels really good. It feels like it's well made, like it's going to work well. And this is still not counting right. There. It's not doing bad, but it's not working correctly either. Did this mess up? Because this was 25 before. And this did not just get... What? Something did not work right on this one. On new day, if it's greater than 0, set it to subtract and turn that on. Oh. If true, that's what it is. Let me take that out. Okay. I messed up somewhere in there. All right, so on unsuccessful mining attempt, goes 0. All right, if it's greater than 0, look at that. So that should be false. So it should actually be daytime not turning on. And then once it reaches 0, if it's not greater than 0, if it is 0, turn that on at that point. That actually should be off, yeah. Oh, it's already done that. Ah, fine, I'll let go another day. We'll see how this one's doing. I think this one's probably going to be working better. Yeah, look at that sand getting stuck there. Conveyors need to attach higher up. They really do. They need to have a higher mounting point on the furnace. And we've got some more friends coming in again. I'll check this. We're down to 1. So that means tomorrow that should trigger. It should be a case of set number to 0. And then once it is set to 0, it's going to turn this back on and let it go. Oh, there you are. Let's have some fun. Been a little while. There we go. One of them still sawing away. I think it's this one, but I don't see his arm with the blade. check this one. Let's check it. I didn't turn this on yet. It's daytime. We should be able to turn this on and test. So, idea is I go boom. Turns on. Takes empty container. Dumps the empty container in. It's already heading back to get another container. Goes there, dumps that one in. At that point, this did not go all the way through. That's a problem. Ah. Okay. Okay. I still need the drop-off point. What? I just... A little too fast there. Oh. Ah! I didn't even hear it. No, 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 no. I didn't even hear you. Stop it. I did not hear that ship coming in. I was too focused. There's another ouch. The British are coming. I didn't hear that British coming right there. Oh, he almost got me. Let me see. Do I have another one coming? I don't see one. That was close. Alright, so I thought I made this simpler, but I apparently did not. Oh, he fits that. Oh, that's better. Okay. That used to be a problem. It wouldn't push far enough, so that got fixed. That means all I gotta do now is go... Oh. I can get... There we go. Like that. So, that's off. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw... one barrel in. I got plenty. So that works. Okay. So that's really only for him to dump stuff in now. That actually works the way it's supposed to. Let's do this again. What? Something messed up there. Hopefully this is going to have it lined up again. What? Okay, he just provided an empty container. What? Alright, there we go. Maybe this will get it going. Yeah, so that actually slides the way it's supposed to now. That pumps. Done. So he had a barrel. He just... What? Okay, why are you not doing your job? Alright, we'll start this again. I might have to load my other save just to copy that again. Or save it as my own blueprint. I don't know if it'll save between game saves. It didn't say if it would or not. It might be worth trying. Oh, and I see an attack thing coming again. So he's gonna move fast. Oh, no. Okay, that's... No. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do... this. For that. Okay, to slow it down. They're going awfully fast. I mean, it's still going to work, but it's just... He's gonna end up creating an overflow of stuff. All this trouble just to get automated gas production when I can fast produce it myself. Jimmy, where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you sneaking away? Oh, do you hear something? He's shaking. Did it thunder? Oh, he is like shaking badly. Huh? Is it thundering? I didn't hear thunder. Did you hear thunder on the microphone? Did it like come through on the mic? I didn't hear anything, but he is shaking like it is just about to, like it's the apocalypse. I mean, he's just trembling. What's wrong? Hey, listen. I think I hear rain, but I'm not sure. Oh, look at all. Hey, come on. All right, you can get down. You want to lay on? Here. Want to lay under here? Want to lay by my feet? Oh. You want to lay by my feet? No, yeah, you go on. Lay by my feet. Okay. He's gonna lay there. He's gonna lay next to the chair. I guess it's thundering. I don't hear anything. It's up the game at the moment. Fireworks going on outside your place? Who's shooting fireworks? What's the celebratory purpose? Okay, maybe this is going to get back on track in just a moment. So, okay, fills the barrel. It's going to go there. That's going to dump in. So, it's a little faster than I would like. It's not as, like, smooth as it was before. But it will work. Make sure to kind of balance that one back out. Okay, so we got gas production. I'm going to take some of this because I know I'm going to probably need some in a moment. Whole point of having this is to let it automate. Oh, there he goes. Now he's by my feet. I don't think there should be fireworks going on here. I don't know what fireworks they would be what they'd be doing to celebrate. I am going to make a box for here as well. I like having extra boxes. You know, that's actually kind of suitable right there, even though I'm not actually going to get anything in it. There we go. Fuel. Another one. I had thought about having a buddy bot come from here, and the reason I was using the power pole was I was going to make another power pole right there in the middle so he could travel between and kind of dump, you know, the liquid containers over here. But the thing is, one container, fly all the way over here, and then fly back. He'd never keep up. So what's the point? So that'll work for now. That way I have a working working auto fuel spot. I have barrel production. I have fuel production. Let's see. This should be about to reset tomorrow. So in the morning, it should be okay. In the morning, it's going to go as it's 2. Well, in the morning, get the value, which is not currently 2. I don't know why it's still showing 2. It's going to subtract, and it's going to set it to 0. So if it's going to set that to 1. That's why I need it to be 1. So it's 1 right now. It's going to get the number. It's going to say less than or equal to. It's true that it's less than or equal to 1 at this point. So it's going to go set the number to 0 and then turn the miner back on. Okay. I think I've got that one worked out now. And we're getting late in the day. It should be about time. What was it? Yeah, 3:20. We're fine. Oh, there we go again. Take another 25. I just remembered I never did make a speeder. So we're going to use that. And that. And now I can make that. Well, didn't fill up. You want one, but no car at the moment. Well, I just made a car. Give me a little bit, Jenny, and I'll pack up Timmy in this. I'm sure he'll fit. We'll head out. We'll head that way. It might take a while for us to get there, but we'll be on our way in a moment. My new speeder. Land speeder. It's not really a car. This is a land speeder. Let's call it what it is. I'm hoping that they're more interested in further away from me. Or where are they going? Yeah, they're going way over there. I'm going to intersect with them. Which is fine. Also, I probably need to put a method to get my vehicle on the roof. Or someplace safe. I don't have a garage door yet. I didn't unlock that yet. We can do that next. Thought about trying to build something where I can get into the rest of the base with it, but oh, it froze again. Oh, it crashed. Oh no. Oh no, it crashed. I'm really hoping I didn't just lose everything. That's an hour 40. No, it saved something. It saved. At some point, it didn't save right there, but it saved at some point. Yeah, Sbot's favorite hobby is eating. That's not a good hobby. Oh, man, this is all messed up now. All right. Okay, let me try this. Let's do... Turn on, turn on. I see it did not. It did this again. All right, we're gonna stop that. Do that. Okay, so that should be his second one. Or the first one. Yeah, first one. There, go do that. But he's gonna hold. And how did what happened? He's like just dropping stuff. Oh. It did where it didn't have the point set. Weird, okay. That did not fix it. We'll see if this works now. I guess he got stuck because he couldn't pick up again. Oh, man. All right. Car. Again. Oh, and they're already coming in after me again. Pretty much means that I've lost... That was probably good 15 minutes, I would say, maybe. That I lost there. What do I think crashed the game? I don't know. I've noticed it seems to be happening a lot more around the crates when I jump up. Since last stream, I was playing at one point where they got stuck coming around the corner on the crates, and they basically just got stuck on the crates and destroyed several of them. And so I'm thinking there might be some weirdness with the with them and how they're interacting with the crates now. Because it seems like it stutters every time I'm jumping right there. That seems to be more of where it stutters. Alright, so my car is done. Let's go ahead and do what I was about to do previously before it crashed on me. It still says wooden ramp on the steel one. I would have thought that would have been at least fixed by now. You know, that's a simple, straightforward thing right there, is rename it. Now let's see if this will work. If I can make the jump appropriately. I can make the jump very easily. We can move that back. There we go. So that means I don't have, I'm sure, the extra fuel storage thing over here, because I think that was a lot more recently that I placed, yeah, the storage box over here once I fixed that. So it basically saved right before I fixed that last little problem. Now, I mean, I've had stutters in this before with things being like, okay, probably the way I've calculated some stuff, especially there's a few things I know I've done very ineffectively that probably ate up a lot of processing. It was like looping around badly, but it seems to stutter when I'm just moving now, not when I'm implementing something. It seems fine for a while and then just suddenly is like, I don't know what to do. And it was stuttering earlier. That's just the first time it stuttered and crashed as a result. Let that go. Let's see where we at. Oh, yeah. Did not fix this yet either. Yep, that I lost that, but I remember what to do. Yep, 225. So it basically seems to have saved right at like midday on the previous day. And I just lost everything I did for the rest of the day. Oh, missed that one. Got plenty of fuel. This has nothing to make. I was actually about to bring it a bunch of stuff. Let me check this. So I've been dumping all my... Yep, it's out. Yeah, I dumped everything into the other one, and now it's out. So I haven't been putting any containers over there. 50. All right. That's set to 10. It's on 0. It should. End of day. Hopefully fits everything. Yeah, I don't know what the 5 is about. I missed. One of those did not trigger. Oh. 50! There we go. We got that. Get that done. Oh. I never put a window there. Yeah, let me do that just in case they decide to bump each other out the window at some point. That would be a bad thing to try and get them back up there. "39% of people who seemed to die weren't dead and were buried alive." I mean, where are you getting that statistic from, that Spots? Are you talking about like way back long ago, like centuries ago, or are you talking about like modern time? Because that doesn't sound right for modern day. I want to have faith that our doctors have gotten at least a little bit better modern times to know, yeah, they might not have actually been dead, you know, 39% of the time. No, it's more like, you know, 3.9, not even 3.9% of the time, like 0.0039% of the time would be my hope. I feel like I actually need this to be 2 miners, 1 furnace. That's the next internet sensation. 2 miners, 1 furnace. You heard it here. Okay. We're gonna... I want to go off exploring, but at the same time, I need to stick around because I want to make sure everything works. And the AM, when we cycle around to hopefully that lithium deposit auto harvesting again. Gonna go grab what I was grabbing before when it all broke. Actually, you know what? Save. Okay, now it's getting to that point where it's not a good sign. Because it wasn't taking a very long time to save previously. And this is what happened on the other game, is it would get to where it would take a lot of time for it to successfully save my game. And that's when I started to see more and more lag. I'm pretty sure that should have had one. And there it is. Okay. It just did not register for some reason. So I guess it glitched something when I was moving the stacks. Wait, is that's the last one. And we got an attack ship coming in. Timmy. I think he's calming down now. Guess he may have just heard something that made him think it was thundering. Most of the time, if someone in modern times is buried, it's because they messed with the mafia. I mean, you left out something there. I mean, there's plenty of people who don't mess with the mafia that get buried because they died of natural causes. You left out the part that if somebody's buried alive, it's because they messed with the mafia. Or just, you know, some thug that thought it would be funny to punish them that way. We'll let this one pop right here, and then we're gonna go there. Now, attack on the way. I'll be okay. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I used to see like stories. You know, the history shows would talk about how, like, some of the vampire myths are because of people being believed they came back from the dead. And it was because somebody was actually buried alive and woke up and managed to claw their way out. And there's also plenty of cases where people did not get out and they would be believed to be a vampire. And they would go and say, well, let's go and check. And they dig the coffin up and look. And it'd be, oh, there's claw marks where they tried to claw their way out of the coffin. And that's part of why we have vampire stories, is because of situations like that. Yeah, it wasn't good to, you know, kind of die years ago in certain places of the world. Okay, so we got production going again. I am soon going to be running out of space in that, so we need a storage area, and I don't know where I want to do that. I don't want to put storage up here for process stuff. I don't like the idea of having to make the extra steps up here just to go and hit my storage space, but I do have more room. It makes sense to actually build a big storage area across through this little section, like take these out after I fix that maybe, and you know, use like the under the stairs and just build a big storage area over here where I clear stuff out. Oh, I got an idea. Since that other site is not producing as fast as I would like. Dump 50 in. There we go. Another 50 water. Like I need it. He's like, hey, hi, check it out. Look. He's watching me now. He took a picture. Okay. I'm posing. Ow. Hero pose. There we go. Got it. Oh, that'd be cool if it actually would take like screenshots and put them in like your screenshot folder. I'm taking your picture too. Whoa! Okay, that launched a little excessively. It launched something else. There's a battery somewhere around here. Like halfway across the map, there's a battery. That might be what happened that other time. I could have a third stream. How about when I am able to call this full-time income or full-time job? Then I could probably justify a third stream. Right now, I just don't have the time for it. All right, that's going. There we go. Enough of that. Another BuddyBot chassis. You know, I got too many, and they keep appearing. It's not like before where they got stuck and I didn't see them for like 3 or 4 live streams. Let's go ahead and get this going. We'll do the doors. I need 30. And attack's coming, so we'll wait. Need to replace that. I need to do something with that. I want to do that and some other thing with traps below. I want to be able to use... Maybe not a spinning trap. I guess the spinning trap will work as long as they don't start damaging it with their blades when they come in close. I still say we need a, like, power, like, draw aspect where we could set up a screen that checks, like, every moment, or just a built-in thing that shows your current power usage in a base. You know, you tie it into one power thing and it uses no power itself, just shows you're producing 400 per second and you're using 200 per second, you know? I feel like we definitely need something like that so I know how much I have spare power to use. Well, let's check this out. Oh, so yeah, stopped at the perfect timing. So they should pretty much reset. He landed perfectly on top. I'm just going to keep draining these out for now. I'll go put them in the other one over here making the barrels. Yeah, one day when I am able to call this a full-time income and actually do this as a full-time job, not have to worry about working a regular job and having to cram in everything for this outside of my job hours. When this is the job, I'll do 3 streams a week. I'll have the time I can do that. But now, you know, having to do this and my job, you know, I cram all this in over mostly the weekends and then finish up stuff like every night after work during the week. Okay, that's enough. I need 39. I want to say the other one was 40 total for the last research. I'm not gonna worry about that. will get a little bit more right now, so I have some spare, and we can start the special doors research. Oh, I got one extra. Be 51. There we go. With that, I'm going back that direction, so I'll just take this, drop it off. Convenient. I could become their leader for cash. So how does that work? Like, you pay a set amount and you are their leader for a specific time frame? Like, is there a contract? Or is it a case of you pay to become their leader, and then the next person can come in and pay again or pay more, and they become the leaders? Like, as long as somebody wants to pay more than you, they can become the leader. Like, I mean, how does that work? I would expect it have to be something where there's an assurance that you are the leader for so long. And I mean, it's not like that's just a guaranteed thing. I mean, I sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be your leader. You gotta, it's now law. You gotta watch my live streams. And, you know, wouldn't help necessarily. It'd be a lot of people watching. They might be like, we have to watch. We don't have to talk. You know, it'd be 10,000 people watching and nobody chatting. You pay per night? Oh no, I wouldn't be. I'd have to be making more money for like a day than I make now in like a year. So you get paid to be the leader for a day, or for a night, per night, you know, like day, you know, from this time to this time. Like, you know, you check in with the concierge, you get your little badge, you're the leader. So you can't go and say, hey, it's now law that you have to watch me stream live. That sounds like more of a Mr. Beast type of thing. Like, he would go and be like, I paid to be a leader of a country for a day. And that'd be like a video topic for him. It's not something I would be doing right now. Oh, we got a little guy coming. I want to get some more pictures. Oh, he didn't see me, or he wasn't interested in me. Wow, he goes far with the nail gun. Just launches him. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good deal. I mean, $70,000, I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna have, forget that. I'm on a private island. You know, 70,000 for a night. It's my private island. Nobody can come here at all. Get everybody else off the island. It's mine. And then you know, secretly have them, you know, you bring in some mercenaries and be like, all right, your job is now to defend the island. It's mine. We're claiming it. It's a coup. I'm taking over. Okay, that has not produced. 25. So we're back to that being set. Hopefully, right? This has nothing in there, but it's got the wrong count again. We'll find a way to make that work better. Honestly, if the conveyor snapped in the right spot, it probably would not be an issue, but the way it snaps so much lower is a bit of a problem. idea. Waste of batteries, but it'll be fun. We'll kind of gauge around this. All right, there we go. Waiting for an attack. All right, so we're gonna do a turn on and turn off sequence for every light box. And I'm gonna actually set the, you know what we could do is instead, I do it as like a, yeah, we're gonna do a turn on, turn off. I'm gonna set every light to be on, off type of thing. We're doing a sequence. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna do it. That's the first one, the one we're on. That's the next one up. I should have done this crisscross, actually. Should have done this like side to side in that order. So there goes that. What? What? Wait a second. All right, wait. This object, light box, and light box 1. That's 1, 2, 3. Did it not? Nope, that linked. No, okay. You know what? Just take all these out. No target. So it doesn't delete stuff now with the new update. Alright, we're going to go with this. I'm going to start with these. We're going to do like a chase sequence for my ramp, because I think that will be a cool little effect. Like, you know, like the lights down a runway is what I want to do here. It's the country Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein or like Liechtenstein? In theory, add a statue of yourself until the next person decides to tear it down. Yeah, not worth it. Not gonna pay to be president or leader of the country for one night, have them install a statue of myself, and then the next night, like, oh, that's horrible. Take that statue down. I'll let him go. He's too far gone. He's coming over here to see what I was doing with my ramp. That. Turn on, turn off. Okay, so I need it to be a pulsed type thing where it goes bink, 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 like that, and they're going to be tied together. So, actually, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the control over there. Or, oh, no. This might actually be worth trying to just do it like this, and it might be a little crisscrossy, but I can make it work. So we need a delay, wait function for each one. So it's going to turn on like this. And then, oh, wait, wrong spot. Oh, okay. Yep, might have to do it this way then. We're gonna have it. Oh, wait. That's why I couldn't get it to work. Stop. All right, I gotta zoom out. That. So it goes both these on. Goes here, waits a second, turns both of these off, which will then, same time, go here, turn each of these on. We're going to duplicate for another wait. It's going to go here, start that wait. And at the end, it's going to turn those off, turn these on. Then we're going to have another wait. Where it's going to go start that, turn those off. And at that point, it's going to loop back around to here. And oh, I got an attack ship coming in from the other base for a change. Yellow. I'm gonna set color for each of these. Like that. Oh, it's little guys too, so that's not a problem. Yellow. Yellow. But yeah, that came from the base over there, even though I'm not as close as this other one. Ask everyone for $5. I don't know if, I mean, they might have a safeguard against that. What if you said everybody there, you're like, I'm your leader. I am the person in charge. You're going to give me all your money in your bank account. I'm sure there's a safeguard against that sort of thing. Okay, let's start this. Actually, I'm going to change this. I don't want it to be like just a constant. So, take that out. And we're going to do this as 2 seconds. And then go here. Like that. Endless. I don't know why it dropped them off over there. I mean, that was way off from where I'm at. Timmy, are you okay now? Oh, are you better now? You're not shaking as bad. You okay? You're not trembling as much. You're still shaking, but not so bad. Come on. Give them that sad look like it's scaring me. Stormy scaring me. His eyes just like sparkle you know, on the camera from the lights. Like, ah. All right, come on. You want to sit back over here now? Yeah. He says no. He says, nope, I am out of here. Actually, you know what? Save. Before it crashes again. Timmy, are you leaving me? Are you leaving? I think he's leaving me. He said he's done. There we go. Attack coming to the normal spot. I forgot about the bot chassis. All right, there we go. Let this pop a few more bots. Honestly, this is easy. You know, it's set up here at the beginning. I got that. I turn it on, turn it off. It's using batteries right now. It would be ideal to swap it to power. But I'll go ahead and do that. Make it so that if the batteries run out, I can use some power with it. All slots filled. It has not even used a single battery's worth of power yet. All this time, how many times have I used that? You know, just turn it on, turn it off kind of thing. You know, definitely helping, but it still hasn't used a single battery up. That's surprising that it has not even used a complete battery yet. I would have thought it at least would have used up one battery's worth. Okay, what happened here? They messed up again. Oh, he didn't mess up. He's out of containers. That's it. That's all it's got. That setup over there is just not fast enough to cover. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look. It's going. I see it going. Yes. All right. So this program worked. I did have to tweak that, but so this will go on. You know, it'll turn off at night when solar power goes out. That's normal. Once it runs out of lithium, it will set the count to 10 because I'm using 10% for my value. So 10 days for it to completely refill. It turns the whole thing off, waits, and starts the countdown. So I'm not going to post this one yet. Well, actually, I might post this. We'll go ahead and let's do another blueprint. We're going to create one. I mean, granted, you know, you could just let it run out of lithium and then let it harvest whatever it regenerates every day. I like this. Because it's a little bit more elegant to me. All right, so we got that. Now I've got to select. Can I okay. I cannot control A for this. Again, I would like to see a graphical, like, select. Draw a thing around it to select it. Would like to see that. So what was the other one? Automatic double door. I need to get some pictures for these because you upload it and it shows that, which is fine. It lets you see it. You know, this is where I would like to see commenting. Some kind of comment function where you can go in there and be like, drag in a comment box, and you type in a comment saying, let's see, I would have it like a comment box here. I link it to this, so when I go to the comment box, it highlights what it's targeting, and in the comment box, I could say, depending on what percentage your regen rate is how many days you need to set this one number to. That would be a really useful thing. Comments are common in programming stuff, so having something like that would be great. All right, there goes my second one, uploading to Steam Workshop. Yes, Jason, you missed everything. There we go. That's my second one on the workshop. You know what? I'm going to actually do what I see in all other games there on the workshop. I'm going to add, and I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'm going to update it later with a screenshot. And that surprised me when you came in and got me the picture. So I'm holding the bat. He doesn't care. I got my bat. He's like, I'm taking a picture of you holding this bat. Boom! Ow! That hurts. I'm leaving. You meanie. There we go. There. I like the picture flash thing. That's a very nice little just touch. You know, it's just, it adds a little bit more. Like, hey, they're taking a picture. I mean, it could take a picture and just have the sound, but it might not be as noticeable if you don't hear it readily. You know, if you got loud noises going on, you don't have the volume up. But the flash definitely helps sell it. I don't need some of that stuff. Alright, so that's 2. I'm going to take this picture here of the doors. And I'll be putting these with my postings on the workshop. Again, the workshop integration is the big thing now for the new update. And then next update is supposed to let you select like entire contraption things. So you can put like a bundle of stuff like this and that. I could select all of that for a single upload to the workshop. I don't know how that's going to work in terms of building, like downloading it. If it like sits there and says, here's the way this is set up and you got to place stuff down, but I'm not sure. I took my shirt off. Yeah. It was so scary. That's why Timmy left. Actually, he didn't leave. He's just laying over there. He had to get away from the traumatic experience. Let's go for a drive. Hey, I didn't get stuck on the little bush. That's new. That finally got fixed. Oh, no, it bounced off of it. It didn't get hooked through the little side wing, but I still hit it. 1,600, 2,800. This one, the small piece, is 2,800. Okay. Yeah, it's time to build up a nice little system here. let's expand, and while I can, put together... Oh, used up all my screws. There, all right. That, I mean, at 10%, that's 280 per day that it will regenerate. So I can go pretty fast with this. I'm assuming that's still going to work. Hey, he didn't even leave. How nice. I can make this actually work sufficiently well, I think. We'll start with just the 2. I need batteries now. Finally encountering more of the wandering guys, which is funny because I've got it set to 30, I want to say, for the amount of wandering enemies. Don't you destroy my car. I just built that car. Twice. Actually, let's check this out. Invincible! My speeder is invincible. I feel like that will be changed later. It just seems a little too easy, just sitting there and use that to lead them into something. Okay, got power. Going to a single storage box here. It's all copper. I'm going to use the storage box as the controller. So on item added through input, amount of free slots. Oh, another little guy. I am getting a lot of these today. I'm going to make like a massive collection of buddy bots now. Mint Federa. Bonk. So not Mint Fedora, but Mint Federa. Let's see how I want to do this. Oh, yeah. All right, so auto miner. I hear it again. One. Branch. If true, turn these. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The speeder's invincible, but I can still be hit inside of it. Boom! Ha ha ha! Oh, no, you don't. You know what? I'm not even going to take a chance with that. I've already done that, and you hurt me significantly. I feel like there should be some friendly fire option in there. He swipes through and breaks the little guy. Okay, if true, turn off both of these. So in the morning, you'll have power. If this fills up far enough, it will turn those off. Which should... I shouldn't even have to worry about an unsuccessful mining attempt. 2,800 on that one. 1,600 on the other one. That's 160 and 280 copper per day that it will regenerate. I should not have to worry about that running out unless I put like several on that deposit altogether. Be back. Got a visitor. Okay. My little launching ramp, that worked out very well. I may actually be able to build a landing pad up top that's part of the base for my vehicle. That works surprisingly well. Got him! Ha! Yes. Oh, they're way out there. I left them in the dust. Let me go over here. There they are. All the way over there. I'll get his stuff with plenty of time to spare. Oh, I'm running out of room for BuddyBot chassis. I need... Ooh, what if I make a, I mean, we only have the head piece, but what if I made like a decorative thing where it looks like it's a shut down factory for the BuddyBots? Like I use conveyors that are turned off. You know, maybe some shelving, something like that. It could be like, here's some of the parts on like a conveyor going into an auto crafter, like it's making a BuddyBot, and like it's a BuddyBot assembly line. I could do that as like a little visual theme. Well, mint fedora is a flavor of Linux, or mint is a flavor of Linux, and they kind of have like their fedora variation. So I know that, so I say mint fedora. Oh wait, not Mint Fedora. It's Linux Mint and Fedora. There's two different Linux distributions. So you got Mint, which I've used and played around with, and Fedora. I've never used Fedora. But there's two flavors of Linux, as they call flavors. Two styles of Linux that, you know, you can get and use on your systems. All right, let's see. I got plenty of supplies. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, so much stuff. I'm actually about to load up on craftable goods. Let's see. Look at that. Yes, lovely. Okay. Oh, perfect. There. Lithium. I actually have enough crystals too. Oh, that's one I need to do. I need to actually do the auto power as a, I could do this as a sample for the workshop. It's a bit complicated, but I'm going to say this is probably the most complicated one you could possibly have, but it's going to be a basic design anyway that anybody could use. Again, let me do a drag select option. That needs to be, especially if we're going to do workshop stuff, I need a way to do that to make it easier for more complicated stuff. Otherwise, you're going to have people have to do this. It's going to be frustrating. They're like, man, I just want to, like, you know, load it up there, not spend 20 minutes clicking every single individual item. Oh, no, it broke it. I clicked the wrong thing. Because of how tight I have some of this stuff in here. You know, I'm hoping I don't actually have to select, like, all of the connections as well. Like, the actual parts between them. I might have to redo some stuff. Workshop. I think that's got all of it. Let's see. Midnight power switch. Okay. I don't think that's a full set. Nope. Just one guy. Okay, so I got that. I want to look at it. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me scroll over here. So pop it in. It did. It does ignore the link. So you actually have to click all of the links as well. Well, I'm going to have to update these. All right, Jenny, thanks for hanging out. BuddyBot Graveyard. I mean, I don't know if they try. They do their best. I'm gonna. I didn't post that one yet. Let's delete that one. I'm gonna have to, like, I wonder if it will automatically upload in the same one if I do that. I'm gonna have to fix these. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that one. I say I did the lithium one. That spotlight's just not very bright down here. Okay, so I did this one as the lithium timer. We'll have to get rid of that. And so I gotta get that and that. I mean, I have to click all of it. And if I mess up like that, it makes things more complicated. That's, yeah, okay. How can I select all of it? There's got to be a select all type thing somehow. There has to be for this. Because if I've got to select see, messed up again. No wonder I was seeing some stuff on the workshop where the picture showed no connections between anything. I didn't even think about that. That is extremely frustrating. Every time I misclick, it unselects everything. If I don't click just right on one of the connections, it will deselect, like, everything, all of it gone right there, like that. That is actually, wow, I'm glad I found that. That's very surprising, because that makes a big difference on people understanding how something is supposed to work. I feel like it should automatically pull any connection between, if you click on something, it should automatically pull any connection as long as it goes to another item. So if there's two items that are connected and you select both of them, it should automatically select both the link between both of them. That is, oh, that is frustrating. I accidentally clicked slightly off, and that's it. It's disconnected. That is a big problem there. That's really gonna hurt things on the workshop right now, because you're gonna have stuff that's missing that, because I didn't think I would have to select every individual connection, but you have to. And if you misclick, then it deselects everything. And now I've got, of course, why are you messing with me? Ah, and it didn't select. Didn't keep the selection. Yeah, hopefully this gets fixed, because that is a very big issue. We need a drag and select thing. And there it goes. I clicked it. Part of it is they changed it in the new update, so left and right click will execute, and I think that's throwing it off, because when I'm trying to select, if I click too close to that, not even on it, just close enough, it triggers the true, false, all that tries to activate as if I'm clicking that and not the branch. So I guess, yeah, see, you got to spread things out more just to avoid that. Oh man, that's frustrating. And that, I didn't even misclick. I clicked like slightly off. I clicked on the background and it apparently deselected everything. Yeah, this is gonna hurt the getting people to post stuff on the workshop when this happens to them. They're gonna get a few tries in and then be like, well, never mind. Or be like it's already doing. You're gonna have a lot of stuff posted that has missing connections. Like I had all that, and then that connection right there caused me to miss it. Oh, that is very, very bad right there. That's very frustrating. That is not going to work very well. That's dev, please, you're gonna have to fix that. Either automatically select stuff between selected items, or we're gonna have to have it where it's Control A or something selects everything. Boy, that was more than frustrating right there. So I dumped that one. I'm going to have to recreate it. Also, it doesn't seem to be like a case of I'm going to have to redo that. So how do you like update the blueprint then? I guess I'm going to have to go and delete those blueprints on Steam. Oh, man. Because, I mean, some of this stuff, if you just guessed on it, like on this one, it'd be like, it doesn't work. Like, well, did you link this? It didn't show that in the thing. you know, that's a problem. All right, finally got everything. How's it called this? Yeah, links. You got to be able to select the links more easily. That's not a good setup. Oh, it picked up though. Except this has got the blueprint description from the other one. Okay, so that could be done a little bit better, actually. It needs to tie in to your existing ones. Like on that. Like, I mean, that's yeah. It's got my old one, which has no links to it. And my new one, which exact same thing, but you know, has the links in there. And I'm just gonna actually, I'm gonna delete that old one. There we go. And I gotta get my double door. The double door doesn't have anything. All right. Yep. Okay, at least I got one blueprint successfully uploaded with everything connected. Time for this one. Again. Welcome back, Xbox. All right, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to select those two. It says 2 functions. Yeah. So you got to gotta select every single link as well, and that's not made perfectly clear because there's a bunch of the blueprints already I've seen that did not have any of that selected. So yeah. Click and drag to select everything in that selection box is a must at this point. There's no way this is going to be able to do without that now. If you're going to upload blueprints or programming stuff, you're going to have links tied in like this. Had to go through that, especially something really complicated. Which, granted, all the stuff I am trying to put up is more complicated than most of the stuff I saw already. This is, yeah. I'm gonna have to make it easier. Automatic double door. Create the blueprint. I say that's... It marks as Steam for that. There we go. And I'm safe up here. Okay. As long as they're not breaking anything, they might be trying to. I'm also going to say, for no other reason, if not to make things easier, not to, you know, make it less troublesome where you misclick like I was doing, if not for any of that, for the simple fact that if you're standing out there trying to do this, and a dropship comes in, and you have to back out. Well, guess what? You have to go back in and start selecting again. And if it's a complicated recipe, it's going to get really, really annoying having to do that over and over because you keep getting interrupted. And when you're not interrupted, you keep clicking the wrong thing and losing the whole setup. So, yeah, that's going to have to be done better. It is going to have to be set up where you can control, like, just drag and select. Like in other programs, you know. Windows Paint can do that. There it goes. Can't tell if that's an attack, that's coming or going. I think it's the one that's returning. Okay, that's. You know what? I need some space, and while I could do something a little bit more simplified, where I actually put something, you know, where I should. Because, you know, storage bots. Let's just do this. Can I? I can't place it down. So I gotta do that. There, that landed better. So I can't place it down like I can with the buddy bots. So that's about as good as it's gonna get for a moment. Ooh, you know what? Let's make a ton of batteries now that I got supplies. Better. I feel like a good time to save as well. Made it back in time. Yes, you did. Timmy. Come here. Quit hiding over there. So I didn't get to doing anything with the command wall yet. I was kind of wanting to do a little bit with that. Well, I got some other stuff done. I got plenty of supplies there. I got an idea. I do have power. I have 400 power that gets produced all night long. I'm not using anywhere close to that 400 power right now. What if I do... If I could set this up the right way. That'll work well enough. Well, I don't know. It doesn't have a very good downward angle. I was kind of wanting to set it up where they'd be pointing downwards, but we can try this. Actually need to move the switch and everything anyway. I'll do that later. I would like to set it where the switch isn't on off. The way I do it, I want to do like a push and then it times out sort of thing where it runs for so long. That's why I want like the Tesla coil to have a arc detection where it detects that something is causing it to create a large arc away, like a power fluctuation or something like that. So you could say, oh, it stopped. It's been a few seconds and then it turns itself off. Or I guess, you know, I could do it like, hey, pulse for 30 seconds and then turn off. I mean, that should work as well too, since I've got it hooked up to power now. This is going to end up being full of circuit boards. And then all of that being tossed into an incinerator. Yeah, stuff I've... Look at that. You know what? We'll take the small bot here. You, I can place down. Boom, like that. All right, they are hovering in place. They are out of something, out of the containers again. There you go. You happy? They're sitting there burning through containers like crazy. And Jason's back again, too. All right. There we go. We got more containers there. That game may be a little low. We go ahead and do this. It's worth it. Make sure it doesn't run out too quickly. That's not an attractive base at all that I have going. But it does work. There we go. 54 left. That should take them. I mean, that's more than enough to fill up the entire thing. Oh. Granted, the way it's going, I'm going to have more than enough fuel canister or, well, gas, oil canisters just from this thing right here. I know, again, there was something I saw on at least some image where it actually, because it shows the source value here, it actually was usable as a variable with the miner to say, hey, there's so many here, you know, and you could tell it once it hits a certain amount to stop at that point. Yeah, we got a bunch. Stuff that fell off the edge. Because that is not flush to the conveyor and the furnace are not flush the way they should be. Let's say it's 6 of them. Yeah. I'm going to figure out some better way to get that working. Oh no. Okay, let's see. I hear the regular nail gun. We've been working on the car since 9 a.m. Take a break. Alright, well, these did not work at this height. Oh, put the window against that. Interesting. I really want to do this, but it's not going to let me do that. Oh, yeah. Let me grab more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Plenty of supplies. Oh, and I forgot about the extra iron I brought back. Okay, what can I do to make this work? Power's not an issue. It's the placement is the issue. So if I did like this, maybe like that. Yep. Nope. Does not work still. I can't mount the pallet and then have it sideways. Actually, I got, you know, not like I don't have enough supplies, so I'll probably need some more of these in the end anyway. Like that. Like that. So that gets it lower. And then like that. Now. I'm gonna have to jump down to it, but I think this might work. Yeah, I mean, it's not actually supported the way it should be, but, you know, it works well enough. Power. Okay, I gotta get power over to it. I think that will work. That's closer to the ground where they can't get hit. It should work if they're coming forward like this. That, I would think, should be usable. If not, then I can build something over here. If need be. I'm gonna try that before I commit to the other side. Well, nah. Again, I got plenty of supplies. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, like there. And there. Like that. I need one of those, I'm sure. Or actually, forget that. I can do a different option. Go from that to here. Yeah, like that. To here. Okay, that will possibly work. And select that. Select that. Let me check this. Set brightness to 100. Make sure. I think I did this already. Or maybe I did not. Maybe that was just 50%. Okay. This will just do. Alright, so one of the new changes again is that it doesn't delete stuff. It just removes the connection. So you can actually, if you mess up, you can just go in and be like, oh, hey, target this and target this, and you just retarget what it is. You don't have to disconnect everything. Hey! All right, I got shots off of it. It worked. I mean, they're coming from that direction. That's not going to work probably as well, but I mean, if that works, technically I could probably angle it out. Like I could do a corner beam. So it's an L shape, place the platform on that, and then have them aiming into the middle right here like this. We'll see how this works. So, too close, not able to fire. Or too low of an angle. That still works well enough. Now, if only I could get a good vacuum set up here. I think that's another one coming in. Let's try a vacuum. I haven't done a vacuum yet. I don't think I have a vacuum anywhere. If I do it like this, I'll just throw a box up there. No, you don't. All right, this will draw them out this way a bit. Should make it work better, I hope. Oh, big guy. Of course, I'm out of stamina. At least his aim is bad. Oh, so that had a good angle on him. Yeah, okay, so it was just too close. I can make that work. I can move them a little bit, do that better. So the vacuum. Yeah, okay, let's change this out real quick. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna call it for the day. This will be like the last thing. So what I want to do, even though the laser turrets are not a big deal right now, that's not like the biggest thing. We're gonna take each of these. The thing is, it should be fine. Oh, it's not sucking anything up. Ah, too high. I was really hoping it would work. Unless I'm not a fan of this for the normal, you know, it's being triggered type of thing. But if I take this and I just do turn laser detection off, yeah. Manually trigger. Ah, don't reset. Don't reset. Come on. Auto reset off. Yeah, there we go. Manually trigger. So it does this. So at the end, I'll just toss like that. Okay. Gonna turn on. And I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say reset trap. Oh no. So the items don't move through it. Okay, well, that did not help. I thought I would try it. I assumed that I can stand on it. The bots can stand on it. The items should be able to stay up on it. But no, I was wrong. Okay, well, you know what? Actually, I'm going to switch that out anyway. So I've got to find a way to get the vacuum low enough. I'm going to take that out. Take that out. 2, 1. 2, 3. So event on button push, not holding it down, not worrying about releasing it. On button push, we're going to have it turn everything on. Yes, turn on all three things. So go here, boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to wait 15 seconds. Sound good? And then turn everything off. I don't recall any time that a big boy bot took as long as 15 seconds. I'm going to say I don't think there's any case where one of them took that long. So now I can just go, boom, turns on for 15 seconds. Cook them, slice them, whatever, and then it's done. And hopefully what we can do is with that is have the vacuum turn on at the same time once it's set up right, and let the vacuum stay on for an additional, say, 10 seconds to scoop everything up. I'm going to have to play with this a bit. I'm going to have to figure out how to get the vacuum low enough, because that's the issue. The vacuum does not go very far in this game. It's not like No Place Like Home. All right. Yeah. So that's the new update is, you know, making blueprints for the workshop. So if you've been wanting to get into it and you're like, this is complicated, you can download some workshop blueprints. Hopefully they got the links in there, as I discovered is not default. And with that, you can learn by example. And I think that's going to help some people. That's the big thing, is that's going to really, you know, help people get started in the game. You know, you want to build in Scrap Mechanic. You don't download a blueprint. Granted, Scrap Mechanic, last I looked, was still, you can only spawn them in creative. And this is not requiring something like that. Or, you know, Imperium Galactic Survival, Space Engineers, you spawn in a blueprint. You know, you create a blueprint by putting in the materials, whatever. It helps to let people learn how to build, how to put stuff together in those games by looking at what somebody else created. So the fact that we have the workshop integration now that you can go and share on the workshop is going to really help grow the game, I expect. As far as, you know, now people can share their stuff out and be able to see examples, and it will help people wanting to get started on the game have some sort of reference to go by on what they should be doing. Turn that on. It dropped. Apparently, I must have had like a miscount or something's glitched somewhere. Oh, sand went in there. Somehow the sand ended up in the box. You know, I did not set this up to do, like, if the storage box runs out of room, stop. Probably should have done that. I got on fuel deposit, or fuel depleted, fuel restored. But I probably should also have a thing for this. Real quick as well, just so I don't have a problem there. Because this is filling up pretty quickly. I'm going to need the branch, and I'm going to need a comparison. I have yet to find anything I need to use the generate random number for. One free slot. And we're gonna go there, actually. See, that's the confusing part, is there I can do that, and of course the links move with them. I need to redo this where I can have something that just triggers it, period, using the branch, so I can just feed everything into that. Okay, that means this will not overflow. So there. Yeah, start looking for, if you've got the game or you were thinking about getting the game and it's just a case of it being too complicated. Well, now, you know, I'm going to start posting stuff on the workshop and sharing out stuff during live streams, but also as I'm working on it outside of live streams. So there. Hopefully, how you can obtain in Portal Frame in vanilla. There was once a way to do it. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, especially vanilla Minecraft in a while, so I can't tell you, Xbox. No idea. But yeah, you'll be seeing some of my, it's not a base blueprint, it's a programming blueprint, which is really what the game is about. I'll be showing, putting in mine on the workshop to help people out. So hopefully, that will get some of you started, get some good ideas, and hopefully we'll see somebody who has way more complicated stuff than even I have, putting some stuff on the workshop soon. Timmy, come here. You calm down, I see it. Come here. Don't give me that look. Don't do that. Don't act like you don't, you hear me. Come here. He's hiding, or not hiding. He's laying on the side on the floor from earlier. I guess he's like, I'm already here. I'm not scared. I'll just stay here. So yeah, that's the Mechanica update. Which, again, it says the next update will be similar, so you'll be able to create blueprints for entire groups of objects, not just the functions. And I'm assuming with that, you're going to have a way to select multiple objects together, too. And this is also going, the next update is going to include workshop integration, meaning you'll be able to share and download anything from a programmed object to an entire base on the workshop. So next time, we'll actually be able to see stuff where it's bases being available, similar to what you do in some of the other games. I think this is going to really help the game out a lot for getting more people. Like, there was 11 items before the stream today. There's 13 now, thanks to me. I put it up to lucky number 13. And let's see. Yeah, a few people are getting the links on there. There was some I saw that were missing. Yeah, there's one. Automatic miner and smelter, and there's no links in there. There's another one with some links. So yeah, I am 2 of 13 designs on the workshop now. Get going, everybody. Buy the game, play the game, build some stuff. That's going to help. Help grow the game a bit more. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have another update next week with some of this new stuff. Maybe we'll have... It might be a month before the next one. We'll see. Play it by ear for next week. Kind of the same as with this last game, the Planet Crafter. Kind of see what happened. I might try going back to No Place Like Home. We haven't been to that in a few weeks now because of this. Or, you know, may come back to this, see what else we can make on the workshop for this. But we're going to call it a day. No, it's not you and me time now. I got stuff I gotta do, Xbox. you're gonna have to go do some of your own me time. So, yeah. Workshop support. And we're right at the very beginning of the workshop. So, not a lot on there. If you were willing to play the game and thought it'd be fun to ever be, like, popular on the workshop for something you did, good time to jump in. There's not a lot of competition at the moment. I feel like it's a good opportunity for everybody to jump in and do stuff on this. Like, I mean, just by putting it up, not even having to have somebody show up and look at it, I'm already in the most popular slideshow on the workshop now for it. So that's it, right? Already we've hit most popular for 2 things I put up during the live stream. Yeah, we got get some designs going. We'll see that going, but yeah, this is definitely, I think, a good thing for the game. We'll see what happens for a week of this and see how much we actually get on there. Great stream, you think? Yeah, you were busy. You were busy most of it, Jason. We understand. Well, yeah. Another Mechanica stream down. Timmy, come here. Come here. Oh, I'll get you. Come on, I got your toy, got your chew stick. Come on, Timmy. Come on. Ooh, snacky snack. He's like, no. He says, I'm comfortable. He's not going anywhere. So no more. No more Timmy today. He says he's over there. He's done. See ya, Xbox. Go get some sleep. You need it. You know that, right? Sleep keeps you healthy. Or helps you stay healthier. Go get some sleep. But yeah, go ahead. Hey, anybody who is not one of our normals there, make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already become a subscriber. Sanchez, yeah, you've been lurking. Jumping in right at the end to say hi. Well, yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me and Timmy for a while. And, you know, have a good weekend, good week. We'll see you next time for whatever game it might be for the stream. And, of course, more Subnautica Below Zero this week. And, well, Subnautica FCS mods. We're going to get back into that a bit more now that they've got a big beta update for it on their Patreon. So, I'm going to jump back in. Timmy, you ready to come here? Ready? No? Okay. That's it. Thank you all for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. Have a good weekend. Be safe, and yeah, we'll see you later.